Alright everyone, we are back with some more Hogwarts Legacy. We left off, we just finished off all of our things that we needed to do here in Hogsmeade. I think we're going to take a little quick look around before we meet Natty in the town circle. She's right there. I think we're going to explore a little bit of this place, and then we will go and we'll talk to Natty. Let's go get that aid real quick. I just saw that flying in our face. That's what wasn't working.
Accio!
I use a MMO mouse. I'm playing on PC and I use an MMO mouse, so I think there's 12 buttons on the side of the mouse, and I have them hotkeyed to the number. So there's two different 1 through 0s on a keyboard.
I think we're getting a lot more.
If you have a full-size keyboard where you have the 1 through 0 on the top, and then the 10 key over on the side. And the 10 key over on the side are called
Sometimes it seems Accio!
So you can have two different settings. So when I play MMOs like Final Fantasy, I have all of the numbers, like my first hotbar, set to the number keys. That way, when I am playing, I can have my third hotbar be the actual numbers above the letters, and that way I can pretty much use 22 keys very quickly instead of just the 10 keys.
You'd think knowing spells would...
Revelio!
I'm just searching around. I wanted to see what all we could find. I have a feeling that we need to get a side quest to be able to figure out what to do with you guys.
Lumos.
Looks like you blind them with Lumos, but
Levioso! Reparo!
we haven't really...
Accio!
So, we'll figure that out.
Revelio!
Page.
Accio!
Wow, we have some long range. It's very nice to have long range. What's going on here? We got Dragon Shrub, that's really
Revelio! Lumos!
nothing, huh? You think there would be like
Revelio!
That's what I was thinking. Trying to tell us about that. I guess not. Is there one of the eyeball chests that we need to figure out? There's just so much inside of this game. It's really nice. So I haven't been playing any of this, and I've been trying to stay away from spoilers outside of when I'm doing my recordings. So all of this that I'm seeing with you guys for my first time, which is really nice, really refreshing. Usually I'm playing something that I've already seen before, but this is something that I have not seen before, and I am doing my best to stay away from spoilers to the game, although it is bound to happen eventually. This guy still sucks at jumping, but that's okay. At least we can vault a little bit.
Accio!
Is there another one right over there? Or was I mistaken? I might be mistaken. Alright, let's go talk to her.
Revelio!
Oh, there's something right here. Nice. Ceridwen's Precarious Cauldrons. This precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside Ceridwen's advertises the shop's wares. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect. Oh, nice. Hey, we're level 6 now. That's really nice.
Revelio!
Cool. Let's take this. Love just stealing from the poor. Okay.
Hairy-hearted for my taste.
Man, there is way too much stuff. Nice.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Chest. Ooh, nice. A Lumos puzzle.
Lumos!
Okay. So. Okay. The tree with 2 lights. It's like right over
Does
here.
it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I might have to go back and look at it again, just to get a good image, but I think it's this tree here. Just gonna look at it real quick, but I think it's that tree. Okay, cobble, some cobble and some boxes too. This has cobble for sure. Boxes, I'm not seeing those. That's what it is.
Revelio.
This chocolate frogs, likely left behind by a Hogwarts student visiting Hogsmeade. These enchanted confections hop around like real frogs, and each comes with a collectible card featuring a famous witch or wizard. Alright, so back to our little hunt here. Where do you think it would be? It had something like this out in the front too. Is there like another entrance to this? Yeah. Huh. I would really think it's right here. I wonder how far away they get. Like, this looks very... looks so similar, but it's not. Huh. I'll keep an eye out for it. Let's take one
Lumos.
last look at it. So the tree is up on a ridge, or like a perch there. Okay. That away. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Did I get anything from it? Okay, yeah, it's on a perch like this. But of course it's not.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Please calm down. Possibly up here. That's a page, I think. Look at that page real quick. Possibly that tree. Possibly won't hit that page. Is this tree here? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go get this page. You abandoned not. Okay. Because we're in the middle of the mission, so we can't go too far. I'll head back to her then. We'll have to come back searching for that tree at some point. I probably missed it, but that's alright. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna try to play a vast majority of this game.
You can't
I might do a little
imagine.
bit streaming and then of course post the record or post the stream. But I don't know that I'm gonna play too much off camera. But we'll see. What's up, Natty?
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Oh,
What?
Lumos. Lumos.
I don't want.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to let him down!
Leviosa. Lumos.
Man.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Expelliarmus.
I don't remember how it's.
Revelio. Lumos.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way! Arresto, momento!
Such a weird.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Easy.
I
peasy.
suppose so.
Didn't even have to.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Three
Merlin's
potions.
beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
You got it.
Singer.
I can use repair.
Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. Accio.
I will see what he wants.
Reparo.
Because they're hurt. Teammate.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
It is pretty neat. All the damage you can fix just pretty much instantly. Is that what I needed to do? Where's the rest of the damage?
Reparo.
Is repair, is it? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Where's the last bit here? Huh.
What are you up to now?
Just looking for some damage, I guess. Don't know where it is. Anyone know where this damage is? Huh. Okay.
Reparo.
How silly. Alright, what's going on here?
Revelio.
Gladrig's Wizardwear. Founded in 1750 and with locations in Paris, London, and Hogsmeade, Gladrig's offers a variety of wizarding garments and accessories. Mr. Augustus Hill and his associate Otto Dibble happily help all those who wander into the shop, enjoying, in particular, the challenge of the customer with the less fashion sense than most. Alright. Well, no one can look better than how I look right now.
were just talking about you.
Oh, so you just sat in here enjoying tea while I did all the work, huh? I understand.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
One thing. Okay. Thanks, bud.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad.
This other stuff looks pretty cool. I don't really want to see it right now. Okay. Alright. It's not what I wanted right now. I wanted to look at this stuff. Look. Legendary gear. That's sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, so...
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Alright,
Should you be
let's
inclined.
go
You're most welcome to
where did she say? The Three Broomsticks. I have to follow her. Of
Assuming
course.
it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Alright. Well, that was a kind of a nice little introduction to some tougher combat in the game. That was kind of nice to experience. Hey, there was a page. Hey, there's a page. Hey, there's 2 pages. I don't care about these guys. There's a page.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Man, you need to bring it down a notch there,
It's a
Natty.
treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yeah, I would suggest that too.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
But I didn't get to enjoy a butterbeer. Okay, so I have to get back to the castle. Let's see. Can I just fast travel, or do I have to go there? Okay, it's not looking like I can fast travel, but can I, yeah, so I have that set up. However, I think we're going to call it here because I have a feeling that we're going to have an action-packed adventure through this little area. So we're going to call it here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.